Here's something most agents don't want to hear. You don't need more leads. You need to stop sounding like a realtor.
Wait, what?
I'm serious. I've watched agents with a packed CRM and a full schedule of appointments still struggle because when a real conversation finally shows up, they freeze. They don't know what to say next. And that one problem costs you everything. Appointments, listings, referrals. Because if you can't move a conversation from small talk to next step, you end up in the friend zone of leads. And nothing stings more than hearing, "Yeah, we'll let you know," for the 47th time. I'm Matt. I run a real estate team here in San Diego, and I teach agents how to talk to people in a way that feels real, builds trust fast, and gets appointments without being too pushy. If you've ever felt awkward at an open house, on a follow-up phone call, or in a DM, keep watching. I'm going to give you the exact 6 questions that I use to turn normal conversations into real appointments every day. Let me paint the picture. You're at an open house, someone walks in, they look interested, and you think, wow, this could be something. So you do what most agents do. You go into real estate mode. Are you working with an agent? What's your budget? How many bedrooms do you need? And you can actually watch their body start to close off. They start giving you the NPC version of every conversation. Just looking, not sure yet. We'll let you know. And then they walk out, and you're standing there thinking, I just hosted an open house so the neighbors could come by and get their steps in. And you know what? I did the same thing for years. And then I figured something out. People don't shut down because they don't want help. They shut down because they feel like they're being run through a sales process. So I built a framework that feels like a normal conversation, but still leads to a real next step. I call it the dog walking framework. It's that natural. You could run it while walking your dog. Here's the simple truth behind all of it. People don't make decisions with their brain first. They move on how they feel and how clear things are. These 6 questions pull out good emotion. They find the real motivation. They create clarity. And only then do they earn the right to ask for the next step. This isn't a word-for-word script. It's a framework. You can still say it in your own words and get the same results. All right, 6 questions. Let's go. Question number 1. Where do you live now? This is your opener. It's easy. It's low pressure. There's nothing to defend against. You're not asking for anything. You're just starting a real conversation. Now, there are different ways that you could say this. Now, like, what part of town are you in now? Are you local to the area? Do you own here already, or are you looking to own in this neighborhood? Why this works. It gives context without giving them any pressure. Question number 2. How long have you been there? This one quietly tells you a lot. 6 months? Different story than 12 years. People tend to move every 7 to 12 years, so this tells you if they might be near a natural move window without having to ask. Some simple follow-ups might sound like this. Oh, nice. What brought you there originally? Or was that the plan, or did life just happen? Why this works. You learn their timeline without ever asking for their timeline. Question number 3, what do you like about it? This is where the trust starts. Most agents skip straight to needs. This question goes the other direction. It pulls out good feelings, and people open up when they feel good. Here's the bonus. While they're talking about what they love, you're finding out what they value. You're doing research without it feeling like research. Now, here are some different ways that you could say this. What do you love about living there? What's really working well for you in that home? What's your favorite thing about that neighborhood? Why this works. People love to feel heard and not sold, and they also love to talk about what they love. Question number 4, where would you go next? Now you're gently moving the conversation towards the future, and it doesn't feel salesy because you're not asking if they're moving. You're just asking, if you did move, where would you go? Now there's different ways to say this. If you could pick your next spot, where would it be? If you ever made a move, where would you go? What kind of neighborhoods do you keep coming back to? Why this works. It opens the door to possibility without pushing them through that door. Question number 5, why there? This is where the good stuff starts to show up. This is motivation, lifestyle, schools, commute, space, vibe. This is the real reason behind their move. Some simple follow-ups to that question might look like this. What is it about that area that matters to you? What would that change for your day-to-day life? How would that neighborhood be better for you? And what are you hoping is different there? Why this works. Now you're building the story behind the move, and this is what you'll use to help them later. Question number 6. When would you want that? Now you can talk timing, and it feels totally natural because you've earned it. Some different ways to say this might look like this. If it was totally up to you, when would you want that to happen? Or is this more of like a one-day dream, or do you have a timeline in mind for that? Or, are we talking this year, or more like just keeping an eye on things for some time in the future? Why this works. This turns a vague interest into something real and specific. After those 6 questions, you'll usually hear something like, yeah, we'd love to be in that area because of X reason, but we're not really sure when. That's the moment. Here's how you move it forward. Would it be a bad idea to take like 20 minutes and just map out your options so you're not guessing? Or, hey, would it be weird if I put together a quick game plan based on what you just told me, just so you can see what your options look like? Or, hey, if I could help you get clear on the path from where you are now to where you want to be, would that be helpful? There's no pressure in those questions. There's no hype. There's just structure and clarity. All right, common mistakes. 3 quick things to avoid. Number 1, don't race through it like a checklist. Slow down, ask the question, and let them speak. They should be doing the majority of the talking. You're asking questions. Number 2, don't jump straight to the bedrooms, bathrooms, and budget. We want to avoid the 3 Bs until we understand the motivation behind the move. And number 3, don't skip question 6. If you skip timing, you end up in the friend zone of leads every single time. Comment or DM me the word L.O.R.E, L-O-R-E, and I'll send you the Language of Real Estate Starter Kit. And if you want to practice this live with other agents, the Tuesday call link is in the description. It's free and it's open to every agent everywhere. Go run those 6 questions today, and then please come back here and tell me what happened.